Hello, it's the President Michael back with another Mail Day video. I thought I would mix things up a little bit and do kind of a different angle. And also you can see more of my posters that I have. Well, okay, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3 TTMs and 2 purchases since I last filmed the video. Alright, first TTM is from Michael McCulley. He is an astronaut. He sent me a sign 8x10 at the post office, bent pretty badly. It has a pretty big crease. You can't see as well on camera, but it's signed in silver. Yeah, you can kind of see it like there. And I've actually had a pretty good success rate with astronauts. I probably got about 80% of them in. He also signed 2 index cards. And he also wrote me a little note in answering some of my questions. Alright, another race car driver success. This is from Danny, was it? Yeah, Eflin, I think is how you pronounce it. He sent 2 of these photo cards signed, and it's signed right there. And then he sent me a small note. One Walking Dead success. I wish he would have sent a photo, but he didn't. So eventually I have to write to him again and see if I can get a photo to send to him. It's really late to get one sent. It was one day I wanted to do a map piece with different photos. But this is from Chandler Riggs. He signed 2 index cards for me, and this actually came back pretty quick. I probably sent this request maybe 2 weeks ago. That's the first one. And then here's the other. And that's on the heels of me just getting, a few weeks ago I got Andrew Lincoln. So, pretty good. Okay, on to the purchases. As you know, 2 more, how I like in books, so I got 2 of them in. This is Kelly's Quest by Buddy Ebsen. Pretty well-known actor. Had a very long career. He's known for being in the Beverly Hillbillies. I didn't really care for that show too much, but he was in several other things. He was the original Tin Man in Wizard of Oz. Of course, he had to step out because he got allergic to, all the paint. And anyways, he wrote this book. It came out in like 2000. I never heard of this book or this company that did it. It's First Books Library. It's pretty much a cheesy paperback. It's about, I think it's pretty much like a love story. No offense, I don't really care for romance novels. But I got this because I wanted a book signed by him. Even though I got an 8x10 signed by him years and years ago. He passed away 4 or 5 years ago maybe. Like 2007 or so. Anyways, okay. Sign right here. Alright, my last package that I got in is a great purchase. It's another book purchase. And I paid like less than $10 for this book. I think an amazingly cheap deal for this lady. And it's a pretty historical success, I think. I got another book signed by her about 2 or 3 months ago. But this is great. This is A White House Diary by Lady Bird Johnson. Former First Lady, wife of Lyndon Johnson. There's a picture of her. And she passed away 3 or 4 years ago, maybe. But it's signed by her, hand signed in the book. And I'm pretty sure this is real, but I couldn't find another example that was identical to this. This book was printed in 1970. and I'm pretty sure it's a first edition. And first editions are the best. One other thing else I want to show. Well, I think it was my last video. I got several books at a thrift store that I either found them autographed or I bought them to put book plates in. Well, I found one interesting book I should have mentioned. I didn't mention it. It isn't signed, and I doubt I'll be able to stick anything autographed in it, at least anytime soon. But this is Crusade in Europe by Dwight D. Eisenhower. And it's actually in pretty good condition, except some spotting here in the spine. And it's a first edition. And I was pretty excited to find this. This was only like $3. And it's a really interesting book. I'll usually pick up books that are written by presidents, even if they're not autographed. I just like reading them. I like collecting them. And I'm a history buff. I'm a political science buff. I'm currently going to college. I'm taking my master's degree now in political science. But I'm going to go on to my PhD in political science, which eventually I want to teach at the college level, and be either a history professor or political science professor. History and political science, it always interests me greatly. The election time, it's an exciting time for me, and I do a lot of reading. I read a lot of history books, and I'm very happy to have this book as part of my collection. And books written by presidents, if they're not signed, they're pretty cheap. Like I got a Herbert Hoover book about a month ago or so. Wasn't signed, sadly. It was one of the books he wrote, and it was, I think, a first edition also. I only pay like $1 or $2. I know this is going a little off from the concept of this video, autographs, but I'm still very happy to have this. I think I'll eventually will be able to get Eisenhower's autograph, but I'm not going to concentrate too much on getting him yet. I'm really going to put my attention into getting a few presidents I don't have, or ones that I do, but they have other books. Like I eventually want to get all of Carter's, all of Bush's, both of them, and go after presidents that are a little bit more easier, like Johnson and Hoover, and maybe Truman. Even though Eisenhower will be harder to get than them, but I think I can get him. I think it's feasible. And I tell you, if you put your mind to it and you're very patient with autograph collecting, you'll get pretty much anyone you want. You just gotta learn when to look. It might take you years to get this particular guy because it's really expensive, but guess what? It takes you years, but at least you'll get him. And so I never, if you're going to buy autographs, never spend a whole lot of money for an autograph right away. Because if you wait a year, you might be able to get it for pennies of the dollar. I don't think I'll get a Dwight D. Eisenhower for really cheap, but I think eventually I'll be able to get his autograph. Well, anyways, that is it. If you have any questions about any of these autographs, please let me know. I'm always happy to answer any questions. Oh, and one other note I want to put in. I heard that Zane Savage is no longer going to be doing Autograph Weekly, the podcast, and I think he's canceling the website too. I'm really sad to hear that because I thought Autograph Weekly was a valuable resource and a great website podcast with a wealth of information about autograph collecting. And I was really sad to hear that it's going to be canceled. It's no longer going to go forward. And I hope, Zane, you change your mind, or at least if you're not going to continue, maybe someone else will, because I think it's a valuable resource and it's a very enjoyable podcast to listen to and site to go to. So if you're like me and you really like that website, that podcast, send a note to Zane, send a note to everyone else involved with Autograph Weekly, and ask them hopefully that they all could change their mind, because I think it's a great resource. And I know I'm going to personally miss it. Alright, if you have any questions, like I think I said before, about any of these 2 purchases or the 3 TTMs, let me know. Put it below. I'm always happy to answer any questions. And either PM me or put it below, and I'll be happy to answer. Being that it's dreaded Sunday now. Well, I'm filming this now. It's Sunday. It's about 1:10 in the morning, but this is for yesterday, Saturday. There'll be no mail. Oh, and I forgot to show. I picked up some Walking Dead cards. I haven't really seen them around too much, but they're really neat. You get like 2 packs for like $5. I might send a few of those out because there's a few other Walking Dead cast members, the main cast, I like to go after. And then I know there's been some that has had a lot of successes with the individual walkers, like Horrorgraphs, and the fellow YouTuber. He's had a lot of luck, and I think Stacey Schaefer and a few, and I know a lot of others, but TTM Central, I think. Yeah. Well, a lot of others have had success with individual walk. You know, you're the one. They're the ones you don't think about as much as writing for autographs. Well, I got to start writing to a lot of them because I think, of course, they're an important part of the show. And then there's others that's more of the main cast I need to go after and get. Eventually, I want to put like a matte piece, this size or bigger, and put a lot of the different Walking Dead, the main characters on top, and a lot of the walkers, on the bottom. I think that would be pretty neat. And I got a lot of them, but I don't have too much Walking Dead related photo signed. I have a couple, like Jeffrey DeMond and Stephen Yoon, but they sent like 8x10s. Yeah, that's not really going to go too well. I think in the matte piece, which will take a lot of room. So I like to get either 4x6s or 5x7s. Well, anyways, I'm pretty much rambling on, but that's some of my future autograph plans to do. What else? I know I'm going to think of something else after I stop recording and I turn off the camera and say, oh, crap. Why didn't I mention this? Or why didn't I mention that? But I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Oh, no, I'll talk about that next time. Well, anyways, this is the President Michael, and if you have any questions, let me know. Oh, and I recently got a few more subscribers in the past week. I want to thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you showing interest in my channel, and I hope that you'll stick around and enjoy my videos. I try to film on a regular basis and show some interesting content. I really need to get back to showing some blast from the past stuff. I was thinking maybe I'll devote like an episode a week to just that instead of showing at the end of some of the different videos and doing that. Anyways, okay. I gotta get going. Because I know even though I can't talk today. I know you have a lot of important things to do. Everybody has things they gotta do, so I don't want to carry on any more time. Anyways, this is the President Mike, and remember, me, your president of the United States of Autographs, is giving you an executive order to be autograph strong. Be autograph strong. Your president, executive order. Alright, well, I'll be seeing you soon, hopefully Monday, if I get anything interesting in. I doubt I'll film a video tomorrow. No mail. I know. But anyways, see you soon. Everybody, hope you all have a nice day, night, afternoon, morning, brunch, lunch, whenever. Alright, see ya. Bye, YouTube.